Once, there was the entity Death, who sat alone before time e'er had a name. In their loneliness, the great being fell into a slumber, wishing for nothing more than a companion. From their dreams, a world not unlike our own was formed, a world filled with all that which Death had sought: unity, family, fellowship. As they observed, the enraptured dreamer lived vicariously through the lives of their ephemeral children. Enraptured with the lives of those who lived within their dreams, Death was filled with joy and mirth for an age of peace. But to an entity such as Death, how could they know the difference between dreams and nightmare? And how would such longings of comfort and companionship manifest? And so, Death dreamed of a being, one of vast intellect, who above all else craved the same companionship of its dreamer. And so it began to gather power until it had become lord over the world, hoping to become closer to Death. For a while, there was a golden age of peace beneath the Lord's rule, but everlasting peace was never its goal. And as life continued, the being grew old and entropy began to ravage the now elderly Lord. In the being's dreams, it sought to give Death a grand gift, the souls of all under its care. And so, the Lord began to harvest the crop of its world, all for love. It hewed and hewed all that it had sown, until it, too, was alone, just as the entity who had dreamed it. As all the noise of the world had finally been silenced, the Lord began to hear the pleased whispers of Death. Whispers that had accompanied its chosen consort since the beginning, but had been drowned out by the songs and sounds of life. Death adored the gift. Its loneliness abated as it now had the souls of the dead as its company when it woke. As a token of love, offered freely to the Lord, Death gave its consort 2 dark tomes, ancient texts which unlocked mastery over death and decay, so that their Lord could send more souls to them to love and to cherish. The gifts were taken with no small amount of appreciation or love, but the Lord was somber, as now they walked alone. And so, Death offered one final gift, a tome of undeath, so that wherever the Lord would walk, they would never again be alone. With these cherished gifts, they retreated within the hallowed halls of the grand necropolis of the former capital, renamed Terra Maw. There the Lord began to sacrifice its very flesh unto its doting lover, embracing lichdom, and soon, where he walked, death followed. The ground would corrupt, plants would wither. The mere presence of the Lich Lord would consume life, for its very soul overflowed with death's love and embrace.